Hello there, this is the BlazingRat with a set review for the new Disney Pixar Lightyear movie. This is going to be set 7685, sorry, wrong number, 76831, the Zurg battle set, with a total of 261 pieces, 2 minifigures, the cat figure, a robot named Eric, and Zurg himself. So down to the actual build. Get the characters to stand up there. Alright, so the actual set itself, it's not a crazy amount, but mostly play feature setup wise. Comes with 2 figurines, which is Buzz Lightyear himself and Izzy Hawthorne. And then Socks the cat and Eric. I have no clue if Eric is a good guy or a bad guy, due to the fact I'm making this recording before the movie's out. But it's actually a pretty cool build of the robot himself. Interesting tricks that they had us use with the head there. But fun build, definitely like it. As for the characters, figures themselves, they have interesting weapons. Stud launcher piece. Kind of big and bulky compared to the others in the past. So, but it's interesting. And I like how it's like a metallic silver there too. Each of the figures came with 2 separate heads. One's with the purple, what's the word? Ski mask, that's the best I can come up with at this moment in time. And then with actual heads with the hair, I think, can't remember. Yeah, she's dual faced, and I think Buzz is too. So there is technically 3 facial expressions, but the first ones do match. And then same with Buzz, his face. Yeah, and then he's just, look at that focus in. Kind of a cocky smirk there. Love the details. It is prints on the legs, prints on the torso, arms, the back as well. My only issue with it is you don't have proper articulation in the arms with the armor. And it kind of stands out. It doesn't quite fit. A lot like, unlike the version from the original Toy Story series, Buzz Lightyear. These ones are kind of a little bit bulky and they don't just fit. They kind of look like they just got slapped on. But that's so far my only issue at the moment. I'm still trying to figure out prints and stuff. And Buzz, he has, that's with the camera there. His prints are similar to Izzy's. One difference is he has a fancy little device I believe is supposed to be the arm laser. I'm guessing it's supposed to be like prototype versions, because the jetpack itself is kind of like a prototype. I actually like the design of it, but due to like the armor itself just being kind of bulky and not kind of fitting into place like it would, kind of makes the jetpack just seem out of place. I think if they went with like the clipped on wings and like the original Buzz, probably would have fit a little bit better. But it does give us more uses with the actual jetpack. And there's the other side of it. Lots of detail. Actually, beautiful piece. Definitely, I could probably use it in other things as well. And then the power crystals, as I throw it across the room. It's printed on 2 sides, not 4. But it really gives you that impression when you change angles. Unless you're looking directly like that, you're not going to have a problem. And then socks here. Just a standard cat, basically. Only thing I'm not sure is I think the collar is exclusive to him. But I not 100% sure. And then let's get to the main build himself, Zurg. So, I love the build itself. It was actually a fun build. He looks pretty cool. And the one thing, like, there's 2 things I'm not big on. He doesn't have the classic Z on the chest, which I feel is a kind of it's part of Zurg. And the second issue is he doesn't have his blaster. I feel like if he had at least one of those 2, it'd be a little bit more cleaner. But I love the bulkiness. I like how he's just this big, beefy, hostile robot that's ready to take over the galaxy. The head is a very interesting head. It looks like it's axle connected way up at the top in the base. I don't know if I can get the light in there. Doesn't look like you'll see. But it basically, take somebody's head off here. But you can pretty much click his head. So it will fit in the actual minifig torso. But like up towards the top has an axle connection point, which is where it would connect here. And it's got, actually, it's a very beautiful piece, regardless. I'm trying to figure out what this thing is supposed to be, because I noticed that one of the other sets has it as well. The 4 and up version with the, I guess it's supposed to be the Hornet. So, it'd be interesting to see what that is. I'm looking forward to seeing the movie itself to kind of get some of these details more explained to me. But lots of detail, nice articulation for the most part. Oh, sorry. It's not a full flexibility, but I think if you took out the G-slope there, it would actually get better bending in the knees. Arms got great articulation. And then I just break it as my demonstration, because that's what I do. Fingers are all red. I'm wondering if that's actually how his hands look, or did they kind of just get lazy and just went with the red? But he's got good articulation. Interesting parts that they used. Like the gold bars, they redid a purple variant of it. The shield bits for the calves. Interesting sticker usage. They probably could have gone plain on the back here. If I had to guess, he probably has rockets in the back, or he can fly in the movie. It'll be interesting to see. It's like I said, I still can't explain this thing. But I noticed in several pictures it was like on either side. So it'd be interesting to see what they do with that. Sides of the arms are kind of plain, basic looking. But you're really mainly focusing on the front or the back of him pretty much. what the underneath looks like. Got little hairs everywhere, apologies on that. The feet kind of look a little goofy looking. They look kind of like clown shoes. So I may work on a design that actually fits them a little bit better, because I am currently working on minifigure scale mechs right now to be about this scale. So I'll be playing around with a lot of designs and whatnot. So I'll see if I can design a foot that will look a little nicer on him. And I'll post that for everybody if they want to. Lots of extra parts. Let me switch to the other hand. The unicorn horn, the wrench bit, tiles, plates, the bad robot hands for the fingers, cheese lips. It's a decent amount. This is the first time I've seen this much spare parts in a while. I'm used to not, like, lately seeing, you know, like 6 in total for a large set. But for a $30 set, this is, I'm shocked to say the least. But yeah, it's not a bad set. I like it. It's just some of the things just don't quite fit for me. But yeah, continue, see how it goes. Maybe they'll redesign it later on with some more interesting styles. And there's both Buzz and Izzy with their hair, with the hair pieces and alternate heads. I like the fact that they gave us alternate heads. But they just seem out of place with those with the armor bits. But yeah, it's not a bad set. I would recommend it, especially if you, like myself, are a fan of Zurg. Zurg, in my opinion, is an underrated Disney villain who does not get the credit he kind of deserves. And honestly, before hearing this movie, I was planning on building some versions of Zurg, because I kept trying to find the minifig scale of the head. And one of these days I'll actually get one. But that's another conversation for another time. Here's Isaac, or not Isaac. I keep trying to call him Isaac. I don't know why. Eric. Just before, because he's kind of a humanoid color scheme space-wise with the white and black color scheme, I'm going to guess he's with Buzz and Izzy, or he's part of some kind of space station that they like maybe discover. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure here, but he's a cool build. I'm going to see if I can find ways to put him into some of my other builds, sneak him into some projects. Or possibly build multiple versions of him. Who knows? But for the time being, that's all. It is once again Zurg's Battle. Item number is 76831. It's ages 7 and up. Total pieces of 261. 2 minifigures. The robot Isaac, the robot cat Socks, and Zurg himself. Good chunk of spare parts if you're always looking to collect, like myself. And interesting parts that they use. I believe the jetpack is still one of the onlys. This is the one of the only sets, I want to say. But I'm not 100% sure. And I put this instruction somewhere where I don't know where I put them at. But, all in all, I give it a thumbs up. Oh, I have the instructions. I think there's a picture of the other 2 sets. Yeah, I'm not seeing a jetpack in the others. But, anywho, you folks have a wonderful day. Hope to hear. Give me comments, reviews, and whatnot. Let me know if I did good. If I need to improve on something, let me know. Thank you very much, and you all have a wonderful day.